Hello everyone, Dadrill here, and today we are doing more medic gameplay, and this time at Switftwater. Now, I did just join and the game has already started, so might be a little awkward, though I'm gonna have to lower the volume a little so you can actually hear me better. There we go. Now, I want to thank you all so much for reaching over 16 subscribers already. I honestly didn't think I would get this far when I first started, so it means a lot more than I can vocalize right now. Especially since I love this game, but it's old, so I really didn't think getting this as my main calling point right now would work. I mean, I hoped, but I had to be a bit realistic. Well, that was a hit. And an assist, apparently. Nice. Okay, I like the sniper's name. Hello! Kind of makes it funnier that I was shot from what can easiest be described as a country away. And no, I know it wasn't that far, but that's how it feels whenever you're headshots more often than not, because though they tend to get you from the weirdest far away positions possible. There we go. Sometimes the best healing is to simply remove the damage source before the damage is dealt. Now, not to sound like. How many snipers do they have? No matter. Actually, I did make this. So let's see how my little disguise build will work here. Because there you see blue and fire, so more often than not, they will just like yeah, more often than not, if they don't already know about these cosmetics, which is sometimes they don't, sometimes they do. But it's always as funny seeing that oh shit moment when enemies realize, wait a minute, you're not part of my team. I think I saved the dispenser. Not as good as if I could have saved the engineer, but I will take it. A building saved is still less work for the engineer when they're back. So I'll just guard it for him. How did the heavy get behind us? Anywho, as you can tell, my voice throat is a little dry, but So that sucks, but and I haven't really played much Pyro lately, even though I used to main Pyro actually. I'm more of an all-arounder who plays mostly medic if my team needs one. And more often than not, healing is rewarding. I need it, so. Also, again, thank you so much to Rena for making my new profile picture. I might be changing it because they said something about wanting to make a different one that would be more like an actual profile picture. But I cannot begin to say just how much I appreciate you. The art is beautiful, and I could not have asked for a better outcome. Or a kinder artist. Okay, I'm gonna have to go spy. And although this is one thing, okay, I'd rather do this and look funky than have that face mask on. Doesn't matter much. My sapper did get the sentry, which was honestly the key point of why I went there. Plus, with their engineer down for a little moment, hopefully my team can rush in there and clear it out. So, actually, let's do some soldier. Splash damage. After all, I have been training, so primarily on my rocket jumps, but getting actual decent mobility will, of course, help me a lot. And the engineer's already back with a level 3 sentry, of course they are. Well, the good detail with this is the fact that we are back, we are pushing, we are actually getting some results. Also, I really like how this soldier looks. It's not the best, but it fits, and I like it. Being sniped by a heavy, that's disappointing. But we did get them back. Oh, rid of that stupid nest, so I can finally return to medic. There we go. Pick up the spy. Make sure to increase my teammates' health. Wait, is the teleporter? Yeah, okay, yeah, the teleporter must still be behind here. I actually never knew you could just walk that direction, so fair. Ah, their sniper with the sniper name I liked is on our team now. Also, what the hell are those sniper stats? Nah, bro, it's professionally 2 for player. Well, I died, but as I have said before, but I'm not sure if I said it on voice or if I just said it in chat, the healing may be more rewarding than the hurting. Now, it's a bit disappointing that it's only my TF2 that gets views, but again, if this is what you people like and this is what I can do to entertain and it's a game I like, I really don't mind. Though as you're about to see, when I first enter a server or, well, game, something interesting happened with my gun. Look at this. I don't know why it does that or why but it's been doing that for the last like 2 to 3 days now. So at least that I really thought about it. So yeah, and we didn't go continue in Swiftwater. We're in Camber now, so harvest this guy's blood for Uber. And this is not something I usually condone, but eh. Last match was my first game of the day as well, so I'm a little, lacking in the warmed up being warmed up. Also, I love this, guys. Spy. Also, I love this taunt I've gotten. Because they're glitchy sharks, but they're my sharks. Now, to all of you who have decided to be my dedicated viewers, thank you all so much for being my little devils and angels. I hope I can continue to entertain you for lots of times to come. For the block their medic a little. Me being a bit dumb and going battle medic. Someone must have PTSD of sentry guns, I see. Well, I don't know the price of it. I would absolutely adore to try and get myself a strange crossbow and the healing done strange part for my medigun and for my crossbow. Although I'm not sure if I really like and want to keep using specifically this one or if I could get a nicer look. Because I know there are weapon skin variants for the medigun. Also, don't mind me. When the soldier decided to use the whip, my brain just clicked into 1v1 melee mode for some reason. It doesn't usually do that, so it's a bit disappointing of me. But I have been playing a lot of off camera on a 24/7, like 24 hours a day, uh, double cross insta respawn server to practice my crossbow a little and my general battle medic for when I get left alone and need to battle medic. Yeah, I have insane crit luck whenever I'm off camera, but my luck whenever I'm on camera just goes down the drain. Is that the crit rates are just increased there for some reason? There we go. Connect to the right target. I won't fall for that soldier's trickery. Not twice. Do it once, blame on me. Do it twice, blame on you. I mean, do it once, blame on you. Do it twice, blame on me. Sorry. Brain wet burr. I mean, look, I'm the medic. My job is to heal people. Doesn't mean I approve of spawn camping, but I will still try to heal my team as much as possible. You know what? I'm returning to the carpet. Didn't know the bomb blew inside their spawn area here, but then again, it's been years since I was on Camber. So it's nice being back. Plus, while I love 2 Fort, it gets a bit repetitive if that's everything I do on camera. What are we looking at? I mean, I know it's the end of the map, but what are we looking at? Or are you just trying to push someone off the map? Oh, hell no, a crit screen and a pyro. That could have been really bad for us. Holy scheisse. Okay, can this guy stand still? He's far too low to swirl in front of teammates and expect me to heal him with my medigun. So please stop back and forth so much. Sorry, I took that by accident. Here, take the ammo. Let's go back. Oh, there, we gotta keep them off the cart. This is our land now. We have conquered Camber. I mean, we can't let them take it back. Ow. It's a bit funny just seeing people's builds when you're dead though in this game, so that's nice. Alright, if you feel like this guy's name, don't worry about it. Everyone has off and good days. Hell, you've seen my gameplay. I can have random epic moments and the rest I just look like a wet potato. Yeah. Gameplay can be really inconsistent day to day in this game between are you gonna have a extremely good day or are you gonna look like the fuck you doing? Maybe don't stand right on the teleporter. Just an idea, you know. Whew. I saw their HP getting really low, so I tried to rush in, and I actually succeeded this time. Whoop. Yeah, I kinda overextended, got meaning I was all alone, and I had to try and battle medic out of there. I had two options there, and I went for the dumber one. Either I could try to run, which, while low chance, could have worked, or I could have done what I did, which was swing like a madman and hope I critically hit their medic. Because again, if I remove the enemy medic, I also remove another way that my enemies stay alive longer, meaning that less damage will still be dealt to my team, meaning they're still going to have health longer. I will get less healing done, but less healing will be needed when more of the enemies are almost dead or dead. So a bit sad Vengeance isn't here anymore, it looks like. Yeah. My diff is fine, but I would have hoped that the heavy would have you been able to use the time to get rid of the demo. That's not good. Also, I thought my content could be a bit stale, but I realized that specifically in the TF2 creator sphere lately, that it's drier than my content more often than not. So, because I at least, you know, give some commentary, I try to always make sure to talk a little, try to explain what I'm going for, what's happening. So people who either don't know, wanna learn, or just have an off day and keep up. I won't say it's always needed, my commentary, but I realized it's a nice touch. A bit annoying at times, but more often than not, that little extra care in my content can mean a lot more than it looks like from afar. Also, get that sentry out my face. A task successful. The soldier got out of there alive. I've done some pretty decent healing. And statistically, one Uber every life is really good. So I'll take it. Now, I don't think we're going to be able to win this at this rate, but I'm having fun. I'm having genuine fun playing medic here. My team, while not necessarily the best, they're trying. And I can feel that, sure, some of them are making really dumb plays, but so have I been doing, so I don't have the right to comment, even if one of them were getting on my nerves. Because if I do stupid shit, then I can't blame them for doing stupid shit either. If there's one thing I refuse to do is being a hypocrite. For example, I wouldn't Uber when they were camping outside their spawn. If it was, and I refuse to do that in general, if it's not for them, trying to get the last point right beside said spawn. But just like in everything, there are ways. There are always a condition or two that will bypass a general self-implied rule. I'm gonna need to run, uh, take the health pack, ensure that my team is doing good health-wise. That's a spy. Bro moved way too slow. Don't need to sadly abandon that guy and run because ugh, almost full Uber and no way in hell my HP was enough to be able to actually help him. But I like this soldier. Every time I Uber him, every time I help him, I may not always really live, but dude actually does something with the Uber. So I'm a bit confused why he insisted on using the shotgun to destroy the sentry, but you know. Also, I haven't been commenting on this, but the fact that this Pyro's flamethrower is called Linux Gaming has two really funny implications. One is dude is beating people this hard on a Linux because it honestly has pretty good stats. Or what's even funnier is if he's implying that Linux is why he's making his PC overheat so much he's using it as a flamethrower. And both of those things, while not necessarily very realistic, is both funny to me, so I'll take it. And don't get me wrong, Linux is by no means bad, but I wouldn't necessarily call it better than Windows, at least for gaming. But then again, I've worked with using Linux stuff, and I have used Windows. In my personal opinion, Windows is better, at least for what I do, which is gaming, record, and do stuff like that. But that doesn't mean that anyone's opinion who is different than mine is invalid. Well, I appreciate that my team is standing still from a crossbow perspective. Standing still in the line of enemy fire is still pretty dumb. And yeah, maybe, help the other engineer by repairing his tower. Or, well, sentry. Just an idea. And the fact that this dude sacrificed his life just to get me to instantly go down is kind of funny. And we're doing pretty good, actually, considering how quick they got the first few points. Ooh, I've officially lost my statistics of averaging one. Yeah, I'm gonna give this guy my Uber so he can help push them back a little. No, Pyro! I failed my Pyro. Feels bad. Well, if I die here, it's gonna be karma for me failing our Pyro, so... Damn it! Only my Uber was slightly higher there. Well, I died as I lived, attempting to heal my team. So honestly, I'll take it. There are way worse ways to die in this game. Everything from Owen's stupidity to walking off the map in areas we're getting sentry nested. So honestly, I'll take it. This dying to try and heal my team is really not that bad. I mean, it still sucks to die, but it's kind of fun. Not gonna keep the taunting them alive even if I die. Ah, victory. It doesn't matter how many times I die as a medic. The important thing is that my team lives. As long as I can keep my team alive and as healthy as possible, I've done my job. And I am pleased with my outcome. I am by no means perfect. I'm no pro. I don't play competitively. But I enjoy the game. And this community, it's been extremely, extremely welcoming to me as a new work creator in this space. Way greater than anything I honestly feel like I deserve, but I'm very thankful about it. What? Well, thank you all so much for watching. This has been Dadrail. Dadrail signing out.